Hi everyone, I'm Kamal on behalf of Extreme Excel Solutions. In this lecture we'll talk about array formulas and I'll explain what array formulas are and how to use them. So if you look at this sheet, in this sheet we have data in column A and B. So the data is actually few numbers. So we have a set of numbers in column A and I have put the title as A, and in column B we have another set of numbers and I've put the title as B, and in the third column the title is A multiplied by. Basically I just want to multiply these numbers. So to multiply it is very easy, and everyone who is very new to Excel, even he knows how to put formulas for multiplication, sum, and how to perform these basic calculations. So I just copied the formula to all the records, and I can see that I have the product of all these numbers here. Now if I need the sum of all these values, for that I need to put sum, and I need to supply this complete range here, and this will return me sum of these values. Now if you look at the complete problem statement, this problem statement is nothing but sum of product of these values. So instead of doing it like this, we can do it in a single step. So basically what we are doing here is we are multiplying each number of column A with each number of column B, and one by one we are multiplying these numbers, and finally when we have all these numbers we are passing this complete range to sum function, and then sum function is returning us the sum. So instead of multiplying each numbers one by one, array formulas work on a complete range rather than single value. That is how they play their role. So if you want to multiply a complete range with another range, then you can do it like this. So this range multiplied by this range. Now if you simply put enter, it will give a value error. The reason is you cannot multiply a range with another range. So to multiply them, you need to hit Ctrl Shift and enter. Now it multiplies first value of first column with first value of the other column, and similarly it multiplies each number one by one, but here the value you can see in C10 is 2. It actually displays the first value, but actually it is holding all the values. Now to see the sum, you can put sum here and then Ctrl Shift enter. Now this again returns sum of product of these numbers, and now you don't need these values like this. So in a single formula you have sum of product. This is how array formulas come into picture. Basically you have worked on a complete range rather than a single cell. So this is the first point of array formulas. Let's move on to level 2 of it. Now let's say we have this problem statement here. If you look at this sheet, we have column 1 which is containing the name, column B which is having a city, and column C which is having the monthly salary of each of these. So basically we have 3 columns, and let's say we want to add the salaries of people who are in Delhi. Okay, so this is a conditional based statement. If I were to do this manually, I would have done it like this, that if this equals Delhi, in that case give me this value, otherwise give me 0. So I would have copied this till bottom, and I would have then added up all these numbers to get the sum. So again this looks like similar problem statement. The only thing which is different is now I need something after checking a condition. So this is conditional based thing. Okay, so for conditional based things, if you want to use array formulas in similar way, so you need to do it like this. So now you see that we are actually when we are using the sum function, we are actually providing this complete array. Okay, so our array formula should actually return this array. Okay, so for that you need to put if, and the logical test is not on one cell, it should be on all the range. Okay, so put the logic that I want to check each and every value of it, and if the value is true, give me the value corresponding to that cell, otherwise give me 0. And because it is an array formula, I won't be directly hitting enter, I'll be hitting Control Shift and enter, and it is holding the complete array, but it is showing me the first value of that array. And if I want to see the sum of it, I can directly put sum and then Control Shift enter, and it gives me the same result. So this is single condition based array formulas. Now think of a problem statement when you have multiple conditions to check. Now let's say I want to have sum of salaries of people who are living in Delhi and whose monthly salary is greater than 11,000. So I have two conditions now. One is on city, second one is on monthly salary. Okay, so if I were to do it manually, I would have done it like this. If B2 is Delhi, and because I need to put multiple conditions, I need to use AND function, and here I need to use second condition, which is C2 greater than 11,000. Okay, and if this is true, then give me the value, otherwise give me this 0. Okay, and then finally I can add up these numbers. So this is what I am expecting as output, and all I need it using array formulas rather than calculating it in multiple steps. So to use array formulas for multiple conditions, we will be using AND operation, but we cannot use AND function directly. We'll be using multiply sign. Let's see how. So again same thing. If because we are checking multiple values, so just provide the complete range. If this equals 0, not 0, if this equals Delhi. Okay, so this is our first condition. I'm enclosing it in a bracket. Okay, and then second condition, because we are putting an AND logic, so for AND logic you need to use multiplication operation, and if you want to have a OR operation, you need to put plus sign here. So second condition is if this complete range is greater than 11,000, so if both are true, in that case return the value of this range. If this is not true, return 0. Okay, so hit Control Shift Enter, it returns you the complete array, but it is showing you first value. And if you want to see the sum, use sum and then Control Shift Enter, so it gives you same value. So this is multiple condition AND operation for array formulas. Similarly, if you were to use array OR operation, you can use plus sign here. Okay, this is how these array formulas work. If you need to understand these calculation behind this plus and multiply or multiple conditions and more complex logic for array formulas, feel free to write to us at excel.microk@gmail.com, and we can schedule a lecture for you to give you a thorough understanding of these formulas. And that's all. Keep watching our videos on our YouTube channel. Goodbye.